See here. Let's get this resolution correct. Screen placement, all the good stuff. There we go. All right. Good evening, chat. We are doing Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut. At least for a little bit. Flickies are mysterious birds. They live in another dimension and can travel anywhere through large rings. Robotnik learns about the Flickies. I will change the Flickies into robots and have them search for the Chaos Emeralds for me. Using the infinite power of the emeralds, I can conquer the world. Sonic visits Flicky Island to see his friends, but the only thing he finds are robots. I love this little picture right here. This is beautiful. Robotnik made my friends like this. I must save them. Robotnik must be stopped. Sonic starts to defeat the enemies in order to rescue the Flickies who are trapped inside. Some very intense storytelling here. Go, Sonic, you can warp through the big rings with the help of the Flickies. Chase after Robotnik and defeat his plans. Alright. So yeah. Alright, chat. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good evening. Happy weekend and all that. Tonight we're doing, like I said, Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut. Though I have a bit of a history with this game, and it's not necessarily bad, per se, but it's not my favorite 16-bit Sonic game. And, yeah, we'll talk about the Director's Cut and why it's kind of special. So, I believe this is the very last I believe this is the very last of the 16-bit Sonic games. And one thing I'm going to point out here, and I'll do it right now, is this enemy is the first one of the first noticeable changes in the director's cut. In the original, these guys had a little spike ball that would circle them, and here they don't. In the early levels, they weren't meant to have a spike ball, but that was kind of a bug in the code. And in this version, they're restored, where in the first couple levels they don't have that spike ring. It'll make more sense once we see one that has it. And I don't even think it's that far out. I think it's like the second or third level has them. Anyway, so let's talk about this game. I got this for Christmas many years ago. I was really excited. I'd played through Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Really just, super excited for this 3D Sonic game. And I had friends who had Super Mario RPG. There we go. so here I am, I'm like, oh man, 3D Sonic RPG. I was just kind of getting into RPGs. And so I got this, and I was super excited, and it's like, oh, it's kind of a 3D platformer, it's not an RPG? And I was disappointed. And it's not, you know, it's not even a bad game in any way, but I was always kind of disappointed, and that always sort of colored my perception of this one. There we go. And yeah, so for many years, and even now, like, I don't love this game, and it's not even its fault. But some interesting things, you know, coming off of Sonic 3 and Knuckles. This game does not have Super Sonic in it, which had sort of started to become a staple. This game had some, you know, kind of camera issues. It's sort of a, I think, isometric game. Oh, this might make my eyes bleed. Oh no. I hope not, Serene. Welcome in, by the way. But yeah, so again, not a terrible Sonic game per se, but it kind of, I don't necessarily have the best relationship with it. Anyway, I am getting off point. So, you know, it was lacking Super Sonic, which was kind of a bummer. I didn't love the music, and I'll be honest, I still don't love the music. I felt some of the controls ended up being a little frustrating. Like, I don't necessarily love the way that Sonic controls in this game. And he's sort of slow, in a way. And so, the reason I mention it is, with us playing the director's cut, one of the things that was improved is that Sonic actually has quite a bit. He's quite a bit faster in this than he was in the original build. So, I'm not sure I know necessarily all of the changes that they made, but I'll tell you the ones that I'm aware of. But the director's cut is a patch that was created by one of the main programmers for the game, and he released it. I want to say his name is John Burton, YouTube channel of Game Hut, where he talks about some really neat, like, programmatic technology that he would use on 16-bit consoles to give, like, 3D scrolling effects and kind of do, quote-unquote, the impossible for the systems he was working on. But anyway, so he released this a few years ago as a patch that you could apply on, you know, if you had a ROM of it. In this case, most easily done through Steam because they have the Sega collection. And that's what I'm playing off of. Anyway, but he released it, and some of the things he patched is, one, he made Sonic faster, made, like, the turning a little bit tighter, which is nice, gives a little bit better sense of speed from that era, which is good. He adjusted some of the difficulty things, like having those flickies that sorry, not flickies, the robots that I mentioned be a little bit easier. I like the way, like how Sonic spins into the sky. Oh, Propelio, yeah. No, I mean, it's not a bad-looking game. It really isn't. I don't want to make it sound like I think it's a bad-looking game. In fact, honestly, that's probably one of the things it does best is, well, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, so a little bit tighter turning, a little bit faster Sonic. That was ridiculous. Alright, oh well. Mostly I just wanted to bounce around like this. Wholly unnecessary, and I probably shouldn't have since I got hit and lost all my rings. But he added in Supersonic in this, which is really cool. He kind of added a level select save feature. Um, he also added this sort of in-between stage thing, which is cool. So you actually have a percentage. Oh, well, more so I like how he rises in a spinning T-pose. Oh, I see what you got. Yeah, I get you. But he sort of added this in-between screen. Used to be that you could get 2 emeralds per stage, because Sonic, or rather Tails and Knuckles would both appear. And if you could give them 50 rings, they would warp you to the special stage to get a Chaos Emerald. So you could potentially, in the very first world, which has 3 acts, 2 acts, 2 stages and a boss, you could get 4 emeralds from that if you could find them. You could get all 7 relatively quickly into the game. And now you can only get 1 emerald per world. So, but he added like a percentage complete, he changed these little Sonic tokens that you see kind of scattered around, like there. Those used to be that you would collect X number and you'd get a 1-up, and now they add towards a completion bonus. I'm not going to be trying to 100% it, but if I can, I'm going to try to get all the emeralds. Okay, so now you see this guy has this little spinning spike ball, but that was not supposed to show up until, you know, this stage. Give you a little bit of an easier introduction. Oh, very Mushroom Hill of it. Yeah. So, but yeah, so that's kind of, that's Sonic 3D Blast. So, you know, have some nice quality of life improvements, plus the, adding Supersonic in, making the game a little bit easier in some spots, a little bit harder in others. Another thing that I can, you know, it's kind of hard to demo it without seeing the game, the versions side by side, but, you know, I did not actually intend to go give anything to Knuckles here because I was just going to ignore him since I'm not worrying about 100%ing the game. But you know what? Since we're here, let's go do it. Let's do this special stage. But in the boss stages, the camera is a little bit better. The camera used to follow Sonic, and now it follows Robotnik a little bit more, which makes it a lot easier for you to kind of to fight the bosses, and it's a lot less disorienting. Is Knuckles the doorman for the special stage? Yes, he is, and Tails too. Um, but yeah, per world, the only real point, it's only really worth going into the special stage once to get the emerald, unless you're trying to, like I said, 100% it. He also added a password save system. But yeah, lots of nice little changes. Um, I've only played the first. Well, that was dumb. I've only played a little bit of this version. Once I got the director's cut working, I wanted to save it for the stream for everyone. So largely, this is all new to me. I did get past. I started the second stage and I stopped. So. Oh, that's why I can't find anything. I'm supposed to go this way. Didn't realize how far back I was. Another thing I think he changed is that you would lose all momentum by jumping up against stairs, and now Sonic will preserve momentum as long as you jump. One thing that I feel is sort of a frustrating thing about this that was not fixed is that jumping in this from platform to platform, which we'll see actually next stage, is still very frustrating. Sonic only has kind of a weak shadow to use, and yeah, I feel like that aspect is not great. I can't get that. There, now I should be able to get it. Yeah, so here we are though. Sonic 3D Blast. I'm kind of happy to give this a try because I have been wanting to play the director's cut all the way through for a while. I think that'll take me to Tails, which I don't really care about because I'm not super interested in doing that, but you know what? I need to find that last Licky. And I could use an extra life. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that does not take me to Tails. Well then, here's my question, chat. Where is the other robot that I'm missing? Oh. Once again, it would be over here. Let's see if we can spot the last one here. You can see the little, I don't know, meter or whatever in the corner where it has how many robots there are I have to kill. Oh, there we go. Well, there we are, we've got them all. Where's the exit? Head for the exit. Well, that was a cool spot for me to stand. One second, chat. I apologize. Just need to check something real quick. Okay. Sorry. So the gold shield here, and I think this is something that kind of became a standard in later 3D Sonic games, is sort of a homing shield. Which I think in, like, never really played much of Sonic Adventure, but Sonic Adventure 2, I think you can just kind of like home in on enemies as part of your standard set of abilities, but in this one you need to have this gold shield to do that. The blue shield is just a standard Sonic, you know, hit absorbing shield, and then later on we get a flame shield later stages, which is red, but it doesn't have the flame burst double jump that was in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. So maybe not super obvious here, but the camera here is focusing a little bit more on Robotnik than it is on Sonic, which was a massive improvement. I like that the Flickies get shields too. Yeah, no joke, right? It was, it's kind of cute, isn't it? I actually like that Robotnik's ship here kind of takes noticeable battle damage. His window's all shattered. Alright. Flickies can also get separated from you in this if they get hurt. Well, not hurt, but hit by some sort of enemy. Let's see if we can get to Tails here. Do, 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 do. Special stages in this are sort of notoriously easy, and I think I heard did make them tougher. This does feel a little bit faster than the last one, and I remember playing in the past, they were all about that same speed, so... But I will say, you know, had these changes been present when I played it as a child, I probably would have liked it a little bit more. I feel like this is better than the original build. Noticeably better. I don't know if I need to spin, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Oh, this is the beginning of the stage. Not entirely sure why I just jumped into that. By the way, chat, if you don't mind me asking, how's the audio balance? Am I quiet? Are you having a moment where I'm being overridden, much like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, while we were being told to go repeatedly and loudly over and over again? Sounds good, okay. Thank you. Testing out Sonic's resilience to finish the mission. Yeah. Here we go, here's that flame shield, by the way. Go, 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 go. Yeah, no. Easy come, easy go, I suppose. Okay, where's the spinners? Okay, here we go. The worst part is when he's spinning like this, and he hits a wall, he starts, like, pinballing around. There we go. That's the fun part. When do we get to the ride? This is the ride. Section doesn't make my eyes bleed as bad. Was out of curiosity, was it like the way that the game was moving, or was it like the color palette, or what was the most unpleasant aspect, Serene? Both. Yeah, that's fair. I think another reason that I didn't like this game that much as a kid is it tended to make me a little bit dizzy. So I can appreciate the eyes bleeding a little bit. Color palette was too bright. Yeah, so kind of interestingly, this game came out on the Genesis and on the Saturn, and I've always wanted to play the Saturn version, because the color palette is a little bit nicer. Just the Saturn could display more colors, so. And the special stages are wildly different for the Saturn version. If you've played Mania, those levels are sort of a cross between, well, they're sort of their own thing, but graphically they look like the Saturn version of 3D Blast. Oh shoot, that was kind of a dumb choice. Oh no, Poe is the weak Link. There we go. I am always the weak one. Weird things are happening in chat. I don't even know. Let's go down here first before I... Come on. I'm trying to get on the spring. There we go. Well, I'm hoping that'll come in handy, but that was not exactly what I was I was hoping to find a robot up here. It's isometric sometimes can be a little frustrating the way that Sonic moves. There we go. Come on. Success. So I'm missing a robot here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, cool. This is the sort of thing that I always dread in this game, which is these platforms. Just kill me. Ah. They don't give you a whole lot of time to make that jump either. Okay, hey, look at that chat. We were able to find him. That was excellent. Okay. Yeah, I will say the improved speed, and again, I'll say this. I don't know 100% if the camera was improved at this point, but it is not making me as dizzy as it normally did, so whether or not John Burton fixed the camera a little bit on this, I'm gonna say it certainly feels better than it used to. Ugh. I do hate these jumps, though. These jumps are nightmares. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can make it. There we go. Okay, so oh, this is where I have to go to finish the level up. Okay. Oh, I already have all the flickies. That's beautiful. I didn't even realize I had all 5. Let's get out of here. Do 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 do. Okay. That's less good. Okay, there we go. I think I see now. I understand now. Robotnik did what he did to make me mad. Mad enough to break free. Oh, that's less good. I'll poop. That wasn't great. Alright. There we go. Hey, Serena, how does this vibrant level strike your eyes? Yeah. Looks like a cloud exploded, it kinda does. Okay, so there's the exit. good news. Found last little robot here. Oh my gosh. These orange ones, the way they jump is absolutely frustrating. So now, let's get out of here. I was kind of hoping I might run into Knuckles or Tails here so that we could get the special stage. But I don't think I remember where they are past maybe the first two levels, because I can't remember if I've actually beaten this or not. Obviously not the director's cut, but the original, I'm trying to remember how far I actually got in it, if I actually beat it or just got really close to the end. I know I at least got close to the end. But it has been, oh here's Tails, it's been so long. Well, that was kind of goofy. Oh, come on, really? Is that enough? Not enough. 47. Well, heck, this is less good, because will I be able to get back there? I hope so. Hope I didn't just waste all my rings. Oh well. C'est la vie, chat, c'est la vie. I see how it is. Give all my money to Tails. Don't even... No! No! Don't even get to go into the special stage. Here's Knuckles, ready to... rob me blind. Of course it doesn't matter now, because I completely messed that one up. Oh shoot. Now we have two. There we go. So close. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there's no way I can get there, unfortunately. Just don't have enough rings, and it won't let me go back to Tails. So we'll have to try for the next one. I would like to get all the emeralds. I think it'd be fun to finally try out Supersonic in this. But, like I said, I'm not stressing 100% because I honestly don't know this game nearly as well as I know the others. So, if it works out, it works out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. These spike traps are really kicking my rump. It's no good. That's no good. As Julia White Sonic would say. honestly, for Paleo, sometimes it feels while playing through this, it feels like I'm in an exploded clown, the way that Sonic will control when he bounces off of everything that he possibly can. Stuff like that. Oh, this is cool. I like that. Where's my last robot at here? Okay, I feel like I've gone too far back. I should be further, deeper into the level than where I am. That was cool. There we go. Okay. Whew. One thing I'll say is sometimes these levels are surprisingly long. I have run out the clock sometimes trying to find everything. Oops. Alright. 3 emeralds down, 4 to go. The emeralds in this very much look like a lozenge to me. Alright. Some sort of hard candy shaped emerald. Hey buddy, if you want me to rescue you, how about you come over here? Delicious, yeah, right? Give me some of them emeralds, I need to chomp down. Got a hankering that only emeralds can satisfy. Okay, these ones not bouncy for some reason? Okay. I guess in some of them, only some of the bumpers are actually active. Tummy test of Rumblies, exactly. Sonic that kills people. Oh, for goodness sake, you silly thing. Like, what's wrong with... Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Let's try that again. I beat up scientists and eat rings, that's two things, yeah. I love it, Serene. I haven't watched a film cow in a very long time. Should probably fix that. Those are some high quality comedy is what they are. I could have sworn I saw that there was like a new Charlie the Unicorn the other day, or maybe my eyes deceived me, I'm not quite sure. Or at least newish. New to me. Good golly, this level's got a lot of spike drops. Alright, I think I'm gonna try to beat this boss and then call it for the night. Oh, that was ridiculous. Because my voice, I think, is starting to give out. It's my body telling me it's time. I'll be perfectly honest with you, Chad, I'm coming off of a cold. I think when I streamed on Monday and Tuesday, probably mentioned that. And I'm mostly over it, but my throat is still kind of, you know, still feels a little bit off. I think my voice is reminding me, like, hey, you're not 100% healed, my guy. Robotnik looks like he's making biscuits. He kind of does, right? It's channeling his inner cat. This boss, at least in design, reminds me a little bit of like the final boss of Sonic 3. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like kind of a arm grabby wrestling robot or something. Probably what it's actually called. Red Arms or something like that, I can't quite remember. Alright, cool. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I'll just go ahead and start this and pause it. And I'll save state it. We can play some more soon. Oh, thank you so much for joining in this late night stream. I hope you guys enjoyed and really appreciate you coming in. As always, if you feel so inclined, follow me on Twitch and Blue Sky. Like and subscribe on the YouTubes. And yeah, I'm glad you guys liked it. Have a great night. Again, thank you for being here. And Monday I'll probably be doing Later Alligator. I'll probably focus on that for the week. And then we'll probably do a little bit more of this next Saturday. So, all right. Great. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, everyone.